Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Neil with Pony Creek Outdoors. Listen, what we're going to do today is do an update to the last video I made on mixing up your own deer minerals. You will be able to do this at a fraction of the cost. An issue that I was having with my last video, I was getting a lot of comments on there where people were having a difficult time finding the ingredients. So the majority of the ingredients are the same. We're going to go back with this Producer's Pride general purpose mineral meal. We're going to go with the trace mineral salt, or you can get the fine mixing salt and put that in there. The issue where people were having a difficult time finding was the dried molasses. So I've got a couple of things here. Buck Bourbon actually sells this 110 proof deer attractant. It is mainly, as you can see on the side of this, dried molasses. That's the main ingredient in this thing. And again, it's not going to do much for, you know, protein, nutrition, anything like that. It's just an attractant. But what I've also decided to add in here is another Buck Bourbon product. And this here is the barrel proof. This is 16% protein. This is an apple and butterscotch flavor. I'll tell you some of the ingredients that's in here as we get going, but it's really going to add a lot of attractant to the mineral. And if you watch the original mineral video that I did, is really benefiting them a lot with the minerals that they're getting and with the salt. They're craving the salt, and this time of year they really crave it, so this is going to help them. And this is just going to help them to find it and make it more palatable. Minerals actually have a very bitter taste that the deer, they need it, but it's not very appetizing to them. The salt will actually help cut that where they can actually digest it better and eat a lot of it. And this stuff here is just going to keep them coming back, and because it's good to them, it's got that sweet flavor. All right, so we've got all the bags open up here. I wish you guys could smell how good it smells over here with these different ingredients on here. As you can tell, I am not filming today. I got Brandon filming for me. You guys haven't seen him in a long time. But what I'm gonna do, Brandon, if you'll come over here and just show everybody the inside of the bags, the contents here. All right, so this is your general mineral meal. This is the consistency that it's gonna look like when it comes in. The deer will actually eat this up. This is the apple and butterscotch Buck Bourbon I got. As you can tell, it's got pelletized food in here, and it's also got corn. That's gonna actually keep them coming back, and this stuff smells amazing. Wish you guys could smell all of it. This here, there's your dried molasses. It's also got corn in that. Again, that's really potent. It smells so good. And of course your trace mineral salt. This is a little different than what I used last time. This does have minerals in it as well. The last time I just used a fine mixing salt. It was white. Either will work. They're actually just getting more mineral from this. So the ratios I'm going to use is going to be a little bit different. So the ratios I'm going to do, it doesn't matter what scoop size that you use, just use the same ratio with this one. So 1 scoop of the minerals, 2 scoops of the minerals, and then I'm going to add in another 1 scoop of the salt. And then 1 scoop each of the Buck Bourbon. And I'm going to do this until it's full. And what I'm going to do, one thing I did not do last time, is really concentrate on mixing this stuff up good. So what I'm going to do is put the lid on here, shake it all up, and I'm going to repeat until my little, I guess this is about 2-gallon size bucket. I would just do this because it was lightweight, it was handy, so this was like the perfect size. Just go down and refresh your sights. But anyway, I'm gonna repeat this until my bucket's full. And what I'm gonna also do, I'm gonna show you some pictures of some of the deer that I was getting on camera last year. I know a lot of people in the comments on my last video were asking for you know, updated pictures and stuff like that. Obviously I don't have any from this year, but I do have pictures of the deer that came last year, and I ran the stuff all year long, all through hunting season. All right, guys, so my filmer, Brandon, has gone back in the house. He helped me out so I could concentrate on showing you guys what the ingredients were. I know you guys haven't seen him in a long time, but he's 17, driving in early college and doing his own thing now. So you're probably not going to see much of him anymore. He's kind of outgrown it. But I just wanted to show you guys how much of the ingredients are still left and what it looks like in the bucket. All right, there's the full bucket. What I was doing every time I would refill and go through the process again, I would just shake the bucket real good so it was thoroughly mixed. I did not do that in the last video, and I was having to stir it with like a dowel, and made it very, very hard. But as you can see, I didn't even put a dent in these ingredients. With all 4 of these ingredients, I spent less than $80. And again, this is pretty much the exact same ingredients, except I got 1 extra bag this year that I did not use last year. And I would just freshen this stuff up about once a month to keep the minerals in the ground, and those deer hit it, like I say, all through the rut and everything. Does came in heavy on it, and during the rut, bucks would come in there broad daylight. Of course, it wasn't when I was there, but I would get the trail camera pictures 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'd be standing there eating. So the stuff definitely works. So my advice would be 5-gallon buckets. If you can get 5-gallon buckets and empty your ingredients in there separately, that's what I would do, because you can put that lid on there. It's going to fit a lot tighter, more snug and secure than the trash can that I'm using in there for all of my stuff. But that way you can keep it fresh a whole lot longer. And that's my recommendation, just from things you pick up, things you learn as you go along. So again, with the ingredients that I got, I believe the total was just over $76 for all 4 bags. And again, that's going to last you all year. So I hope you guys are able to try this. I'm sorry that my location here in North Carolina was one of the only ones that you could find the dried molasses in itself. A buddy of mine that I work with, he's the one that started using the buck bourbon, and they had that dried molasses in it. That's kind of what turned me on to substituting the buck bourbon for the dried molasses, because that's the main ingredient in here. There is some corn and stuff like that in there as well. But the smell on this stuff is unreal. The deer will hit it. I've got buddies that constantly keep this stuff down, keep their cameras running year round, and the deer are just hammering it. Stuff that their commercial mixes wouldn't work. It wouldn't bring deer in, and this stuff did. So they're believers in it. So if you use my ingredient from my last video, comment down below, let me know how that did for you. And if you have any questions, obviously comment in there. You know that I'm going to sit here and answer them as fast as I can. If I get the notification that I got a message on there and you're asking a question, I try to get back with you as fast as I can. But I am, a full-time police officer, so it kind of is based upon my schedule of what's going on at the time. So if you don't mind, if you like the video, if you like the content I've been bringing to you, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Again, comment down below. That's going to help us get into the algorithm with YouTube. And we really appreciate the people that have subscribed. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers quickly. At the time of this video, I think I got about another 150 subscribers to go. So I hope this video intrigues you enough and is informative enough that it motivates you to hit that subscribe button and comment and help us stay in YouTube's good graces. So thank you guys again for everything that you do for us, and we hope you have a safe and successful hunting season.